Are you trying to buy a house in Nassau County? Well, this is what you need to do before you take another step.
One of a kind, hard to find. I can take you off my mind. Your desire drives me crazy.
So currently we're gonna go meet with Sean Kahn. He is the chair of the Diversity and Inclusivity Committee for the Long Island Board of Realtors. So we're gonna go meet and discuss some ideas in order to drive participation and get a more inclusive and diverse board for the Long Island Board of Realtors. Queens is one of the most diverse counties in the planet, and we need to get more realtors of different backgrounds and thought involved so that way we can be better representative of our membership. So we're going to discuss some fun ideas for now. I want to be focused on shouting out local businesses and local people. So I'm going to shout out my Disney travel agent from Perfect Travel, Jen Filling. And Jen is amazing at really making sure that you have the best Disney experience. I've used her a few times. I've recommended her. She is a local travel agent. She's very thorough and she's very informative. So I would recommend, if you're thinking about going to Disney, I will put her information in the comment section. And I think that you guys should reach out to her and look through her. Her rates are always better than every other person and even the Disney site. And I'm not really sure how she manages to pull it off, but she's fantastic. And I strongly recommend, if you are planning a Disney trip and you're not a Disney person, she will help you kind of know what you need to know. We can't, he doesn't want to be on film.
Okay.
Okay, so, I mean, you could actually...
Can I record you and his voice?
I have no idea. I don't think he wants that. Pick this place. It's the Cornucopia Nashery. Don't fall. It's a locally owned restaurant here in Amityville, and it's so delicious. So.
One of a kind, hard to find. I can take you off my mind. Your desire drives me crazy. One of a kind, hard to find. I can take you off my mind. Your desire drives me crazy.
There's no sexy way of getting in a freaking truck. Oh.
I love capturing that. Alrighty then.
Oh my God. Do we have a president?
I don't think so.
Mad suspect, bro.
Thursday. Tomorrow we'll find out. Not.
Pretend this is not an election. Pretend this is the bank. And the bank says, hey, we think you didn't deposit some money in your account. And you're saying, no, I know my family deposited, my brother deposited, my sister deposited. And they said, okay, let's count all the other bank accounts. And then depending upon what's in there, we'll then get to yours. And you'd be like, but why? What does one thing have to do with the other? Yeah, we're just gonna count the other bank accounts, just see how much is in there. And then we're gonna come back to yours. You'd be like, what? Real estate's hard. Buyers are nuts. Sellers are never satisfied.
Find. I can take you off my
is never guaranteed, but a good tip is you can check out what your property is assessed for on the link in the bio, and you can see if that price is realistically comparable to what you're actually purchasing. So here's an example. House A is assessed for $500,000 and the taxes are $15,000 a year. You're buying that house for $600,000. Can you grieve those taxes? Probably not. You want to know why? Because you're buying it for more than it's been assessed at. Don't poke that bear. You want to call the county's attention to the fact that they underassessed your house, then you're going to get a tax hike, not a tax break. Here's a better candidate for a grievance. If you're buying a property for $450,000, but the property is assessed for $500,000, you know that they've overassessed the property by $50,000. So that is a successful candidate for a possible grievance. Grievances can be filed with the assistance of a legal law firm, a tax grievance firm, or yourself. Also, another thing to know, if you are looking at properties and you're buying a house in Nassau County, please remember these 3 things. Is the house in an incorporated village? If it is, there's additional real estate tax. Your general tax only goes towards infrastructure and town management, but does not actually come and constitute your school budget, because that's school tax. So if you want to figure out the tax rate on any property, you're going to have to put all 3 of those numbers together. If you are buying a house that has been inhabited by a senior citizen or a veteran, they will have enhancements on their real estate tax, which will show as a lower number. So make sure if you see STAR, SKYR, or combat veteran refunds on the itemized lines for your house or prospective house purchases, real estate taxes, you're going to lose those once you get them. A perfect example with round numbers. If your real estate taxes are $10,000, $4,000 will probably be composited of your general tax. $6,000 will probably be your school tax. Remember, if you file for STAR rebate, which is a rebate given to you by the state of New York, you'll get it once a year in a check form, but it is no longer directly applied to your mortgage or your escrow. You will get that check directly. So when you're trying to qualify for a house, you need to use the higher number. You can no longer use that reduced real estate tax number when qualifying with a bank. So make sure if you are looking at a property in Nassau County, you're verifying through My Nassau County Properties, making sure you're not giving yourself credits you won't get when you purchase. And also look at what the house is assessed for versus what it's actually being purchased for. So you know if your trend of taxes is going to go up or going to go down. Hi. Did you find our informational session about taxes and grievance informative today? Well, if you want more jazzy information like this, feel free to follow us and subscribe on all platforms. Also, if you want to know more about real estate, investing, buying, selling, becoming a realtor, or what it's like in my crazy ass office, the Jessicamovesyou team is hitting Bell Boulevard, and we can't wait to be there and see you there as well. If you're thinking about relocating out of the boroughs into the burbs, also feel free to reach out to my team, because we specialize in that. Okay?
One